Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So in this video I'm going to be teaching all of you how to create a car spawning system. So let's say we had this random road segment and then there was a spawner right there. You could press spawn and then a UI would pop up showing you all the cars you could spawn, and yeah, you could click it and it will spawn. So that's what I'll be showing you how to make today. It's actually pretty simple coding, not that much. So yeah, so first we're just gonna quickly start by inserting a part into workspace, and first let's also just get a car in from the toolbox for reference on the size. Okay, so we're gonna take this part like this, and then we're gonna go right here. So this will just be like a small chunk of road, like a parking spot. Okay, so look, so we have this, and then we could just put the car right here. Okay, just try to center it as much as you can, and you could see how much if this would be a good size. Okay, yeah, this looks like a good enough size because there might be bigger cars that it has to support. Okay, and then you're just going to duplicate that part, make the white lines, go here, lines again, and then finally go back to make some more lines, rotate it like this. Let's just go closer up. Okay, I don't know why my movement is so small, but okay, we're good with this part. Okay, and then now what you're going to do is group these together and just anchor it like this, and we could just call this car spawner. And you're also going to create a folder called car spawner folder, called just car spawners. Okay, there's really little things that you have to do to set up this once it's actually done. So you're just gonna want to call this car spawners, this folder, and then just put the car spawner inside. And then this you're going to want to call car spawner 1. That's one of the two things you'll have to do anytime creating a new car. So just car spawner 1, and then group these inside here, and just call this just road. Okay, and then now we're going to create a main part. So we're going to take the big segment of the road like this. And now watch what I do. Let's just make my movement 1 of this. So we're gonna duplicate. Oops, what did I do? Oh my god. Okay, so look, we're gonna duplicate this, and then we're gonna just put it out into the car spawner like that, and we're just gonna press we're gonna call it main. So this will be the main part, and then we're gonna just drag it in a bit and center it just like this. So see how we have just this small blotch of centered. Okay, and then you're gonna just bring it up so it's like this, and then we're gonna do make sure you have the front facing the front of the thing. So if we go to decal, it automatically goes to the front. So we're gonna rotate this just 90, and now the front is that. Okay, perfect. So see how we have main. Now we're just gonna transparency 1, and then can collide to false, just like that. And then this main part will be put into every single car. So once it spawns, it knows where to position the car. So see this main part, we're gonna duplicate this and put it inside this car over here, right? Then you're gonna take it and put it as much centered into the car as you can. Okay, so this looks like a good center. And then where you're gonna want to put this main part is right at the bottom of the main part has to be right at the bottom of the wheels. Okay, or you can put it a bit lower, and make sure the car is not anchored. Oops. Okay, main. My god. Okay, I'm gonna put it up a bit. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, so, and let's see, yeah, car is not anchored. And now you could just once you're done putting that main thing on the car, you can just put it away in replicated storage. So if I press folder, and then let's just call it cars, put in replicated storage just like that. That's all you have to do. So now we do have this road. Now we're just gonna add a part inside this model just like this, and now we're gonna create the actual spawning thing. So we'll just take this, go down a bit, just like that, go in, and then go, yeah, like this, and let's make it a bit less thick, and center it to the best of my ability. Okay, good enough, centered, perfect. And then now we could just make this like a dark gray. Okay, and then duplicate it again, and make this cyan, and make the material neon. So this will be the actual spawning brick. So if I can find neon. Okay, so this will be the actual spawning brick. We're gonna take this, group it inside here. We're gonna call this the spawner. Okay. So this is most of the building that's gonna be done for the entire thing. You won't need any more after that. So you're gonna so into the screen part, that cyan part, you're gonna call it prompt. Okay, and then we're gonna insert a proximity prompt into here. Okay, and then see this proximity prompt, you're gonna make action text spawn require sign of light, line of sight to false, hold duration 1, and then object text will be car. So we have that set up. So and then we're going to insert a script that we're going to do later, which will make more sense later. So just keep that there. So far you're good with that. So now in replicated storage, you're going to insert a remote event, and you're just going to want to call this spawn car, just like that. And then now for the actual UI we're going to make. So we're going to insert a screen GUI into starter GUI. Reset on spawn will be false. Ignore guild set will be true, and everything else is as it is. We're just going to call this spawner. We're going to call the UI spawner name, because we're at the end we're going to put this into each individual car spawner. And see how this says car spawner 1? It will put that name to the spawner name. So when it spawns, it will know which spawn. The script will know which spawner to put the car to. So you could have multiple car spawners. Okay. So now that we have spawner name, we're gonna go to frame, and then make the size 1, 0, 1, 0. Okay, just like this. Background transparency will be 0.5. So we have something like this, and then let's just call this frame spawn car frame, something like that. Okay, and then now that we have that, let's have just a title, text label, and then we'll just make it like this big, cross, go like this. Background transparency will be 1, text scaled, and then we're going to call this car spawner, no, spawn car. Okay, just like that. And then let's also have a text button, and first let's call the text label title, and then this text button will be just close. Okay, just make it the same height as the car spawner, and then make it a square. So we'll go 97, just like this, and just put it right there. And background transparency will be 1, X, text scaled, and then we'll just make it a red, just like that. And we'll deal with that script later too, because it will make more sense. Okay, so now that we have the close and the title done, now we're gonna insert another frame. Okay, like this. And then what you're gonna do is first like get some alignments done. So we'll make this 20 from the side, and then 20 from the label. So this will be 20, and then this will be 117, just like this. So then we're gonna want to bring it down, so it's like all the way down to 200, and then we could just put it like by 120. Yeah, 120. And then in this frame we're gonna insert image label. So this will show the picture of the car. You could scale it like this. Okay, and then this frame, the color should be black, and then transparency will be 0.5. And then so now I'm just gonna show you. So for every new car you want to make, this frame will be the spawner for it. So see how this car name is X6M? So this frame will also be called X6M. So it will be able to find it easily. Okay, So just like that. So you can name this to whatever you want and name that so it's the same. So whatever this, so this and this has to be the same. Okay, and that's going to be the name of your car. So now that we have this image label, we're gonna call this just like thumbnail. So you could put an image for your own car. Okay, and that reminds me, inside your car, we're gonna do we're just gonna add an image label, and we're gonna call this thumbnail image. So if you're doing something, add your own thumbnail image into here, and once the setup scripts are going through, it will just, you don't have to do anything to this. So you'll see when I'm done. So then you're just gonna want to insert another text label into this, into the X6M frame, and you could just go, let's go like this, and make it a bit smaller. And this will be called car name. So it will take this car name from the frame's name. That's why everything's going to be the same. So the scripts will automatically do everything for you. So you're going to take this, and we'll just call this car name, just like that. And then background transparency will be 0.5, just like this. Okay, and then now you're just going to insert one more UI element, which will be a text button, which will be the main spawning button. So we're going to go like this, and then we can go up a bit, just like that, and we'll just call this spawn, and make the text button say spawn, just like that. And then we're just going to go to text guild. So now that we have that, we're going to make a setup script. Okay, so I'm going to press go to local script and call it setup. Okay, so now we're gonna go so we're gonna do local rs equals to game.replicated storage, local cars folder equals to rs wait for child cars, just like that. Then we're gonna do local car equals to cars folder, find first child script.parent.name. So it's finding the name, so script.parent name is x6m, so it's finding that in the replicated storage. And just saying, do not put this cars folder into the server storage because the client cannot access server storage. Okay, so that's why it's in replicated. So see how it's x6m, so it's finding it. So then we're gonna do if not car, then so if there's no car, we're just gonna do script.parent destroy. So if someone's testing it, they can see that the car is not there because we could do print. We could do print car not found and destroy it. Okay, just like that. Then we're gonna do script.parent.carname.text equals to car.name. So if they found the car in the car folder, then the car name's text will be the car's name, which is x6m, just like that. And then we're gonna do. So then it's going to do if car find first child thumbnail image, which we put right here. So if there is one, then script.parent.thumbnail.image equals to car.thumbnail.image, just like that. So it will switch it, and if not, it will just keep the image as this default image. So you can change it to whatever you want. So now the setup script is done. So now we're going to move on to the actual spawn script. You're going to insert a local script here. First, we're going to do local rs equals to game.replicate storage. Okay, and then debounce equals to true. So we're going to have this debounce because once it's clicked, the debounce will go to false. So the player cannot spam click and spawn multiple cars as a glitch. So we're going to do script.parent.mouse by one click connect function. And then if debounce equals to true, then debounce equals to false, so it cannot be called again because the car will spawn. And then rs.spawnCar fire server. So now we're going to do script.parent.name. So it's firing the x6m name, so the server can find it in the cars folder. And it's going to do script.parent.parent.parent.parent.name, 4 parents. So so we could do dot parent so if the script is here, so dot parent, dot parent, dot parent, dot parent. So spawner name. So it will send the spawner name to the server, so the server knows where to put the car, and that's the spawn script. Okay, believe it or not. And then let's just quickly get to the close script, which is just script dot parent dot mouse button 1 click connect function. We're gonna do game.replicate storage dot spawn car fire server. So now in quotation marks just put like some random thing that your car won't be named, like E or something like that. Okay, and then comma script dot parent dot parent dot parent dot name. So 3 parents would be, so 1, 2, 3. Actually no, wait. So if we take it from here, so we're gonna do 1, 2, 3. So it will be the spawner name, because for when it spawns, we also send this name, the spawner name. So once the car spawns, then the frame is destroyed. So we're just gonna do this, but without a car. Simple as that. Okay. So now we're gonna go to server script service, insert a script. We're just gonna call this car spawner spawn car, just like that. And we're gonna do local rs equals to game.replicate storage, local cars folder equals to rs.cars, and then local car spawners folder equals to workspace.car spawners. So it's gonna take the car and the spawner, it's gonna find both of them and put it there. So we're gonna do rs.spawncar.onServerEvent connect function player, comma car name, comma car spawner name, which is what we sent. So we're gonna do a local car equals to cars folder, find first child car name. So it finds in the cars folder, and then local spawner equals to car spawners folder, find first child car spawner name, just like that. So it finds which two, and then it's gonna go player.player GUI, find first child car spawner name, destroy. So it finds the cars, since this spawner name will be changed to the car spawner's name, it will destroy. And the reason for that is because when it gives you the UI when you spawn the car, it checks to see if you already have it. So if you have it, it's not gonna give you another one. So that's what we're gonna destroy via the server. Okay, so now we're gonna do if car and spawner, then local cloned car equals to car clone, and then cloned car, and I forgot something again. So see how that we have this x6m, we're gonna go to pivot, we're gonna go to primary part and make the primary part the main part. Okay, so we all know that the main will determine where the car goes, so just like make the primary part. So now we're gonna do cloned car, set primary cloned car, set primary. So clone car is the car clone, set primary part C frame, just like this, set primary part C frame, and then it's gonna do car spawner frame, car spawner, just spawner, spawner.main.C frame. So as you can see, we have the main over here, so it's that C frame, so the main over here will be the same thing, just like that. So when we do set primary part C frame, it takes the entire model with it, that's why. Okay, then we're gonna do cloned car.parent equals to workspace. So we are done with that. And then all we have to do is just get the proximity prompt to work. So we're gonna take this spawner name UI and put it into this script that's under the proximity prompt to write the final script. So we're gonna do local spawner name equals to script.parent.parent.parent.parent.name. So 4 parents, so 1, 2, 3, 4, car spawner 1. Easy as that. Script find first child, spawner name. See right now it's spawner name. Dot name equals to spawner name. So now it's actually gonna be called car spawner 1. And then we're gonna do script.parent.triggered connect function player. Okay, so now we're gonna do for underscore comma things in pairs player.player GUI get children do. So we're gonna go if string dot find things dot name, so it looks for the names of the UI elements inside player GUI, car spawner, then return. So if it finds that there's any other car spawner frame inside the player's UI, then it's just gonna return. So if it doesn't return, then we're just gonna quickly do script find first child spawner name clone dot parent equals to player dot player GUI. So if it doesn't return, then it's just gonna go to script. Then it's gonna clone the spawner UI into that. And guess what? I think we're done. So first, quickly anchor the entire car spawner system. Okay, just like this. Now that we have that, okay, so let's see if it works. So E car spawn, if we press X, no, what happened? Let's see what the error is. Unable to cast string to bool. What is, oh, typo, quick typo. Go here instead of find. It's supposed to be fire server, not find first child. Okay, that was a quick mess up. Okay, so now let's go and try that again. So we can press spawn, and then if we press spawn again, as you can see, another one will pop up. If we press X, yes, X will work. As you can see, it automatically did X6M. And if we did put a spawner thing, if we did put a thumbnail image, that would also load. If we press spawn, as you can see, it spawns exactly where the main position is. And as you can see, we do have the car. And before I end the video, I'm going to quickly show you how to add another car to this. And also, see, if you're going to add another car, you're going to have to edit the starter GUI. So you're going to have to edit that spawner frame for every single car spawner that you do make. So we could, like, let's just duplicate this and make it car spawner too. So we could duplicate that. And then you would have to add it for both of them. So let's just add a new car real quick. So I don't want UI right now. So let's have this. Okay, look, see? So we have this Bugatti. So now we're just gonna take this, and then so we're just gonna take the main part from here and drag it to workspace just like that, and then we're just gonna center it, and we make sure it's center it, and then we make sure that part is facing forward. So we're gonna center it like this, center it. Okay, good enough. And then we're just gonna take the part down to the tires, just like that. And then we could just put that main in the sports car after we duplicate it, and we could let's just call this Bugatti, just like that. And we're gonna take that car and put it into cars. So the one thing you have to do is just put that main thing into there, and then all you have to do. So let's just put the UI visibility on again. Gonna take this spawn car frame, duplicate it, and we can move it like plus 20, so it's 160. And then all you have to do is name it the same thing, Bugatti, and boom, everything else is done for you. So visible equals to false. So now let's press play and see if both of them work. Okay, two things, guys, real quick, is that first of all, I accidentally just made the UI invisible. That's my fault. But also, I forgot to do is that Bugatti, you have to set the primary part to the main thing. That's what I forgot. So now let's see if it works, and if it does, it's working. So let's say we were to go to this car spawn 2 and spawn the X6M. See, it spawns here instead of there. That's why we have the distinctive names. If we spawn the Bugatti, as you can see, Bugatti spawns perfectly, primary part. And then if we go in the car, hello, can I not sit inside the car? Okay, the car is probably broken. This one works. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with this car, but the car did spawn. So that the car has something to do with something else. And yeah, so that's what this model will be in the description. And that's for you guys. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to like, subscribe, and turn those notifications. Bye.